And grand evening, back with another video. And sounding good. Back with another video. Welcome to Self-Love Master All Seeing I have a special reading for the collective. Let's talk about this collective. This witch wants to be divine. Parasite she is. She has to try and keep up with the divine light. She is a copy paste. She thought she was casting spells and getting away with it, collective. At night, she gets scared of her own shadows. The witchcraft, evil intent, trying to siphon divine light. This witch works with other witches. Like the video, share the video. And today I have pulled some cards and collective, you are more closely. Closely. We choose to align with spirit. The closer we get, the more closely we choose to align with spirit, the closer we get to achieving wholeness. Someone is secretly obsessed. These witches are secretly obsessed with you. They running a project. I don't know why I'm getting, they running a monk. Oh my God. They running a monk, right? These witches are projecting your very own energy back to the collective. And because their platform is bigger, they are going to fight tooth and nail with everything to hold on to all these lies. Collective, we got here and forgot each other. We signed a contract to wake each other up from a life, soul tribes. We're supposed to link up, okay? And they're constantly projecting. These witches do not want you to see the light. But 2 Thessalonians said, you shall live a great delusion. You have been granted a great delusion. Shall live a great delusion. And the Most High is coming to take those out the way eventually. It takes me back to the word about the spirits and the tongue and having the gifts. So these witches have been working for years now to stop the collective. It's giving agents of chaos. They come pretty. Witches come pretty. They come dressed up. They come with a lot of words, charismatic. And, they try to get underneath your skin. Their job is to take your energy and leave you with their energy, okay? So if they're not soul swamping you, They decided to stalk the viewers. Okay. They want to see who's giving. They want to keep casting spells for you to keep giving. They want to check when you send some money, they look you up. They try their hardest to keep you stuck. Okay. They have a job. And that job is keep you stuck. I had to get on here, although I have so much things that I could be doing. But the universe is basically telling you to expand your universe. The God in you. It's the God in me is what I'm getting. Okay? Expand your universe. Knowledge is power. And if they can lure you away, you know, they've become secretly obsessed with the collective. The obsession of gaining money from the collective, keeping the collective, you know, focused on them and not reality. When I say reality, there's so many things going on in the world, right? But the key to wisdom is everything. And they will try everything in their willpower to stop you out of spite. So we got to come with the orthodox approach or be aware of the orthodox approach, right? Because all they do is project and play on your heartstrings. It's time to set it free. Set what free? Get rid of this project. We got here and forgot each other. We signed a contract to remember. Trust in science. But what is science? If you really look up science, please do your due diligence. Be diligent and vigilant. Process and absorb what's being said here. Okay? No matter who's secretly obsessed with you, whatever they're doing, Most High is watching. Okay? Because remember, we came here to do something a lot. We may not know it yet, but we got each other. We got here and forgot each other. Life is a juggle. Okay? Life is a juggle. And express gratitude. Expressing gratitude is the closest, highest frequency to love. Okay? Try to be in the here and the now. It's time to be in the here and the now. Okay? Not the future, not the past. I'm going to make this short and simple. Short and strong. Won't be long, but I will be strong. Okay? More closely, we choose to align with spirit. The closer we get to achieving wholeness. Do not let this secret individuals that are grouped up, right? Running amok on you, running a project on you. The majority. Because they are supposed to make sure they knock you off your high horse. Okay? Especially if you out here like that. Okay? Let's be clear. Judgment is in reverse. Expand your universe. Expand your universe. Seriously, that's the truth. What's the truth? Knowledge is power. It seems like the key to wisdom got this collaboration in reverse. So judgment's in reverse. With collaboration is in reverse. Okay. With this orthodox approach, with this moon magic, with this moon magic, man, what about this? Set it free. Something about setting this moon magic free. Karma. The cycle is going to close in your face. Setting it free. Trust the science. Y'all stuck. These individuals are stuck. And they will be held accountable for their deeds. Okay? Messages coming in. Process and absorb. With this stability. Eight of Swords, you stuck. Stuck in your own moon magic. Okay? Somebody, they trying to do too much, and everybody they trying to work on, right? Is within the universe expand in their knowledge and in their power. And they got the key to wisdom. Unorthodox approaching this witchcraft with prayer, rebuking it, setting it free, allowing this cycle to close. Science says trust in science, and they're stuck. These witches are stuck in their own witchcraft. Speak, Spirit. The hand of God is all over the collective. Life is a jungle, but the hand of God is on the collective. There's a lot of malicious people out there that are just doing stuff just to do it, because they don't have nothing better else to do. A King of Cups. Express your gratitude. Or a King of Cups could be expressing their gratitude in the here and the now. So these witches, they sending their moon magic, but their collaboration is upside down. Okay? In the here and the now, they in conflict and tension and defeat. Judgments in reverse, collaborations in reverse. What about this moon magic? What about it? Clarify it. You are Empress. Giving birth. You persevere. Okay? Knowledge is power. And that's how you operate in knowledge. Collective. It's about this King of Swords. Something about clearing. Clear thinking. You could be intellectual. This King of Swords is probably clear thinking. Yeah, they try to do moon magic on your synchronicity. Okay. They literally try to do something there on your synchronicity. But there was some divine intervention. The hand of God. The hand of God, divine intervention. Being that rebellious energy stuck in divine timing, being set free from this. Okay, you're giving birth to freedom. All right. You are aiming big. You're going right into your money. You pour into your money, your stability. Okay. They have to process and absorb that. They doing some crazy magic, but it's not magicking. Okay. They are preparing for something because they know the hand of God is taking care of you. You know, they getting ready to juggle with life because life is a juggle. The hand of God is on you. They preparing because they have to watch you shine. You vibing too high, collective. You express gratitude. You love expressing gratitude. But it's given the predator nature for me as our channel. It's the predator nature for me. Because a liar is a liar. A liar is a liar, bro. That's all I gotta say. There's no way in the world, somebody could just sit there and do harm or try. They obsess, right? They're obsessed with collaborating. They're obsessed with taking your words and spinning them. They are so obsessed with doing moon magic. They are so obsessed collaborating against you. Judgment is in reverse. Divine intervention. They trying to do magic on your synchronicity. Rather it's watching you and then go and date because these are influencers, okay? You are a high vibing influencer. You persevere, giving birth. They're rebelling because they know what time it is. They reading, see, the same way we know, the light knows, the darkness knows too. But they walk in darkness, but they still, until they completely deplete themselves, up to the energy just swallows them. Because at some point where you're going to transmute this energy, but every day of your life, you are secretly obsessed with the collective. You are obsessed with spiritual beings trying to wear their light, but you are the famous one. You are the big platform. You are all this in a bag of chip. You running amok on the collective. You collecting money every which way. Every time I turn around, that's your money spells, right? So if you think you're the only one entitled to live over here, projecting, but you know that when we got here with a contract, and we were supposed to wake each other up. But there's these individuals, they know this. They know. They want your divine energy, but they are karmics. They feminine, yeah, feminine and masculine, right? You got feminine karmics and masculine karmics. You have divine beings, but divine beings don't go around bragging, especially when they know they carry that energy, that energy. They move in silence. So these groups that are put there to distract you, to try to play with you, like timelines don't lie. If I say something in my video today and you go and you take it and put it in your video tomorrow, trying to say the same thing, it just says a lot about you and your character. There's no need to go to and fro, back and forth. I'm not into that. What we are going to start identifying is people who are minding their business, moving in spirit and in truth. These karmics, they want to cloak in that energy. So they study people who are civilized, that carry themselves well, right? And they might be content creators. They might just be themselves, There's nothing wrong with being yourself as a content creator. Why would I get on here and lollygag just to be lollygagging? Everything I do is with a sole purpose. This is not my career. This is not my side hustle. I don't do cash out. I don't do begging. I don't do scheming or scamming. You know what I'm saying? Now, gradually, I don't even do commercials. I don't even do super chats. And I'm not even out there like that. I ain't for everybody. And I had to accept that. But I've been out here moving in silence. I know everything. And I know everyone who's doing what in secret, who's trying to do what, who's trying to make a fool out of such and such and play with such and such and do witchcraft on such and such. Like, I see everything. I'm so blissful. You know, knowledge is power. And I'm always in my gratitude. I'm always in my gratitude. And anything I ever give on this internet, it ain't to be for, it's not for sale. It's to protect yourself from the monsters. Because they the ones who do things behind the scenes, like the Wizard of Oz. Come on now. I'm not gonna be on here. I don't even have it in me to cuss just to be cussing anymore. If I have to, so when I do cuss, I want you to understand there's always a necessity for a frequency at certain times. Okay? But folks are so surface level. They think they're so big and so magnified, right? Like you God. You're not God. We all carry the kingdom inside of us. Be careful what kind of kingdom you claiming. Kingdom of darkness. Always trying to chase the light. Why wouldn't you? Everything is attracted to the light, like bugs and moths and flies and spiders. I'm moving, and my elder. This is my timeline, my elderly timeline. Okay, I'm past the teenagers, I'm past the 30s, I'm past the 40s. Like, I'm elderly at this point. So I'm not gonna be out here trying to be in competition with nobody. Whatever I say holds weight. Go and run and tell that. Everything I do is with a sole purpose. So even if that means exposing you, so why I'm a threat to you? I don't care. I don't care because, you know, then when you come start trying to stalk certain people, yeah, and then you like, it's the lies for me. It's the straight face liar and the mask wearing and the confusion, the altar of confusion. Hello, hallelujah. Like the video, please. That's free. That's free. And when people don't want to like my videos, it just tells me they just want to steal the energy and take it to another platform and pretend to be it. Because they wanna be in fake people face, but when it comes to somebody that's speaking that light, they don't want to share their video because they want to go and pretend to be them. You know? So that, and I'm okay with that. This internet is too dangerous anyways to just be on here. If you're not in your soul purpose, you might as well go ahead. Go ahead. Because everything is a soul purpose. So, collective, like I said, with this, expand your universe, right? Something's going on. Because judgment is in reverse, and you got the Empress here, right? And knowledge is power. Truth. You persevere, you're resilient all your life, all our lives. You know what I'm saying? We all have a story. We all have a story. You don't have to take nobody, nothing. Just be yourself. Is what I'm always promoting self-love and be yourself. If anybody gonna love you, they're gonna love you for you. Period. And that comes with self-love. Be the law of attraction of what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's not one time. I don't go around people and they just blatantly just disrespect me. That's not cool. It be all love, high vibration. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say that at all. That's just the way it is. The key to wisdom Their collaboration is upside down. There's a king of swords right here doing something. You know what I'm saying? And they try to come for your synchronicity, witchcraft, grouped up, but something happened. That group went in reverse. They sat there, they did a spell, they did something there, and a king of swords is out there telling me they can't shut him up for nothing, right? So setting it free here, though, setting the collective free. Okay, cycles are closing in people's faces. People are gonna start going in reverse. If you are evil, you walk in darkness. There's something out there waiting for you with your name on it. It's a magnet to your heart. Your heart shall be light as a feather. But if it's not, then what you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gotta try to make everybody else miserable with this witchcraft? You know what I'm saying? Cycle closing your face with divine intervention. Some of y'all are stuck. And science, trust in the science. The only thing that would represent is trust in the science that they went and did to themselves because it backfired. Whatever it was, maybe it was powerful, but not that powerful to leave them. Right? They ran right into it. Trust in that science, they stuck. Okay? In that rebellious energy. Okay? And at this point, they so desperate, they don't care how many they take with them. Okay? These are predators, perpetrators, emulators, infiltrators that make money off of your emotions. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So process and absorb that, the truth. You know what I'm saying? They have to process and absorb that you and your stability. They could have been did something to you for your stability and your money. They probably been working on that forever. So much so that man, man, they done outed themselves. Right? How you like your life without no money? How does it feel for it to backfire? How does it feel that you ain't got nowhere to go? You hanging on thin strings as you was trying to play with somebody's stability. They have to absorb that the collective that they preyed on is still shining, still where they need to be. As long as the collective is doing the right thing, nobody can do nothing to you. And if they try, that's what happens. They go in reverse. The whole group in reverse. Okay. And maybe collective, there's help. There is big help, divine intervention for one thing, So the science is, they rebellion, they stuck in that funk, you and your money with the hand of God all over you. Life is a juggle. They have to juggle in life now, with the hand of God. They preparing for the worst. That's so crazy. While you express gratitude. There's a king of cups that possibly got their eye on you. While they in the here and the now, and their here and the now is conflict, tension, and defeat. Why would they do that shit to themselves? Is what I be talking about. Oh, child, no. I'm telling you, that vibing high, influencing high, yeah, they here and now trying to do something to the collective. The majority of folks are vibing too high, vibing too high. And they big mad. They big mad because strength is everything. You so strong. You so strong. And you being moved out the way every single time. But you fighting. As you fight, you fighting in this too. Look, proven factor. You're a musician. And that's why that shit backfired, because you was protecting yourself. You know what time it is. They be out there selling magic. Justice is here for this moon magic, playing with people's synchronicity. That's just that. Cycles closing in their faces. There's an emperor coming. They've been trying to stop that too. They're always trying to stop somebody from having a man, but they want a man. I'm glad I'm celibate. You know, they have depths and rebirths. They don't know what to do with you. If they were smart enough, they would just go their way. They and left in their own burdens from that. They having a depth and rebirth. You know why? Because you a whole earth angel. You a whole earth angel. You ain't got time for that. You be flying right on out of there. In this 10 of swords. They try to 10 of swords you. You're not in that energy, man. You in peace energy. You by yourself. They doing too much. They up there every other day trying to cast a spell. Whatever they did, it balanced out. Okay? We got new beginnings. Wounded and all, but it balanced out. They wanted to sacrifice you. They sacrificed themselves under judgment. Damn. They became the sacrificial lamb for their daddy Satan. Like the video, share the video, please and thank you. That would be well appreciated. I appreciate y'all. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Yeah, collective. You being celebrated in your synchronicity and well protected. The card fell right there in between your synchronicity and divine intervention. You know, they try to do what? They can't do nothing. Their illusions is in reverse. Whatever they were trying to do, they could probably like playing with a picture, trying to attack your crown chakra, try to make you, feel like, trying to do, whatever they want to do. But that shit backfired. And you still out here being a cheerful giver. Not to them though. And they is big mad because what the collective carries is so majestic. It's so unexplainable and unapologetic, right? They be big mad. They the ones supposed to be all this and all that. They the ones with all the subscribers, but they so fixated on the small channels so they can try to ride the coattail of the small channels and try to make themselves feel like because you don't have nobody really listening to your story because your channel is small. And that's what they always did to me. And all my channels grew. I have so many channels with a lot of subscribers, thousands of. One channel got 22,000 and 85,000 subscribers. Another channel got 1,000. Another channel got 600. Another channel got 500. And like I got so many fucking channels. They ain't stopping nothing over here, collective. They just missing out, trying to fight something that you don't understand, and just trying to be the all be all when you can't control nobody's universe but your own. That's why there's a special prayer for that. I accept the things that I cannot change. Okay? I accept the things that I cannot change, that you can't control. And working overtime, it's just making you a famous liar. It just makes you a famous liar. That's it. That's your integrity. Because when people take their energy back and they do decide to want to come out, ain't nobody trying to be like you. You try to take from the collective. You made yourself out of all this and all that on the strength of the collective. There's people out here that they get supported in silence and they don't get rewarded in public because people too busy stealing their swag, stealing their shit, trying to beat them. So if you share that person, why would you share somebody that you're trying to be like? Then people are gonna know you fake. That's just that. That's the all be all. So why be fake? That's why it is very crucial to misinterpret what I'm about to say. You be yourself. However, whatever, whoever that may be yourself. And that's the best part of being the jack of all trades. You know, you can be the jack of all trades and be yourself. You can have many gifts. We all have gifts. I'll tell you one thing. In America, people so surface level, low vibrational. Yeah, we know that. But not understanding that this web is way bigger. The planet we live on is way bigger. It's just a big old pie. We just a slice. That's it. When people try to take your energy, it just tells a lot about you, who you are. But it also tells about a lot about who they are. And one day they're gonna be exposed all the way. Because we always think big over here. We ain't got to do nothing but grow in spirit and in truth. If you gonna like me, you gonna like me for me. You gonna like me for me. Being in spirit and in truth, always speaking my mind. There's not one time people don't come on my channel and never learn something. I always got tea. I always got gems. I always got everything on all my channels. All my channels. Because of the person that I am. And what I've been through, who made me who I am. So when people try to wear, they take little parts of you and try to, misuse your energy and like, yeah, haha. Nobody's never gonna know who you are. I don't gotta go through all that. I'm global, baby. I'm global. And I've been out here. Okay. So I know when I'm dealing with somebody that's an agent of chaos, somebody that's a part of the CIA, all these individuals that are basically coming up with all these excuses now all of a sudden about being targeted. You know what I'm saying? And why they targeted. Now gradually there's a lot of that's a group effort. That's a group effort. You know what I'm saying? That they got going on, attacking the collective, and that's why, listen, that's why they hit that towel. That towel hit them. Yeah. They lose this envy burst. People don't want fake no more. They want authentic. If you keep being fake, that's why they want to turn folks into transhumanisms now. They so damn fake. Just as fake as the colonizers. Shit. Just as fake as the Jews. Okay. They can't sleep, collective. You have some celebrations. It fell at the same time. You have some celebrations, harmony coming in. This summer is a new, every day is a new day. Every day is a new day. But they mad. They are predators, right? And they wanna make it seem like you're the predator. Wait, what? Houseway. You could be a hermit. They could be watching you. Okay. Watching your every move, listening to your every thought, trying to astral project. They broken hearted about something. Because that karma start hitting. Shit. You have some new investments coming in. And they trying to figure out how they're gonna stop that. But the minute they did that, oh my God. They had to lay it down. Their life just started falling apart. Something came in real fast. Something came in so fast. A fake offer. They want to give you your flowers, though. They're going to have to give you your flowers because when everybody else start giving you your flowers, they're going to be like, like they was on your side all this time. Like, no, bro, you try to compete. You try to stop me. You try to But you forgot that we got here and forgot each other, right? We signed a contract to make each other, to wake each other up, okay? From a life before, right? We got here, right? But y'all running projects and months on people. you trying to you're trying to act like somebody gotta be like somebody gotta play your game. You so opinionated and hasty. Y'all get on here and y'all talk mad shit about the collective. You know what I'm saying? No respect, no boundaries. And how's it that everybody has the same story? If it resonates, yeah, then let it meditate. But how is it that you are so focused and astral projecting and using the massive energy to attack, to stay on top, right? That's the little spiritual game y'all got going on with the and the gang stalking. And the gang stalking from the AI videos all the way to the damn near tarot card readers. They just want to steal, right? They want to keep betraying, stealing, and they're to them, like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And it's not me. I ain't gonna do nothing. It's that karma. Duality energy. They are discovering that whatever they wanted for you is not your portion. It's not your portion. Not your portion. Okay. They try to play God. Bottom line, point blank, period. Trying to mislead folks, and they trying to send out fighting energy, trying to have the collective fighting, trying to have people in awe. Like, take my fighting energy, take my dumb energy, give me your good energy. They're always contemplating, right? Every time they fight, though, they fighting within themselves, but they take it out on the collective. But the collective, they think the collective got to pay their bills and buy their products and give them super chats and stealing the energy. You know what I'm saying? While they are bad omens, they always watching, right? Trying to see how they could contemplate. Some of these mofos, they won't have time to do anything but suffer. And they love to suffer in silence. They trying to think quick of this groupie. It's an influencer, Queen of Swords. By you sitting pretty, they trying to figure out how that shit backfired. You moving forward too. Sitting pretty, moving forward. Okay, they on this lust energy, traveling. There's a high priestess in reverse trying to block my giving birth to anything and everything, trying to just block me. Yeah, they had to lay it down. That shit backfired. You was a high priestess. You in reverse. You did too much. And that devil energy. And by the way, that wanted to be in reverse. So yeah, that double energy you saying, trying to find somebody for you, blocking is in reverse. You blocked yourself, your blessings. This is all coming in now. I guess that last, new attractions, that last try, you know what I'm saying? Something about family, happy family, being happy, complete, new investments. Yeah. They won't be able to escape from, whatever they got going on. There's another influencer here that could be helping out. with this King of Swords. I'm getting somebody's going to come and tell you something. They in the sufficient routine, being illuminated. You have new beginnings and your new inspiration, creations. They ain't lost in regret. Trying to learn, see how they can learn again, over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Messages coming in, you know, new prophets. Yeah. You celebrating, no matter how much spiritual warfare they send you, you just celebrating, you know. That is beautiful. You are very compassionated. But yeah, they definitely trying to send you. They don't want you to be celebrated. They want to try to, but they ain't lost in regret because something didn't go their way. See what I'm saying? Collective, you are a star. Something about lovers. Something about this King of Cups and this Knight of Cups. This King of Cups can have his eye on you, being romantic. There's a lot of karma here. So if you good, all you have to worry about is good karma. If you bad, all you have to worry about is bad karma, right? And over here, we always sounding the alarm because it's your birthright, you know. They try to steal your star. They try to cling to your life, try to cloak in your words, try to cloak themselves in your energy. Be careful how y'all be out here. Then they'll try to provoke you. And then you start trying to show everything you have. Next thing you know, they're stealing your energy and trying to block you, reporting your page. So yeah, I know I'm limitless. They want to make you feel limitless so that they can amp you up, gaslight you, and then report your page. When you get mad, you start crashing out. That's all. It's a game for them. But see, the timelines that we in right now, you better not have a heavy heart. You better not be walking in darkness because that's how you're gonna be weighing by the weight of your heart. See what I'm saying? So if you're not spreading knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and overstanding, understanding, yeah, what are you doing? You know, you're a waste. And at least if you're gonna be a scammer, don't try to use light. Just show your true colors, who you are. Like, don't try to cloak behind light. Be a scammer all by yourself. It's that simple. Go and run a project on, you know, the white man. How about that? Let's see if you could get away with it. Why you always got to come to the color community with that? And try to break our pockets and try to motherfucking curse us as a whole. Like the video, share the video. And remember, the perpetrator, these witches are predators. They carry that energy like a predator. And that's just that. And all I could do is tell the truth. If I'm lying, I'm flying. But that's just that. Like the video, share the video, and welcome to Self Love Master All Seen I, and Spirit in the Truth.